Holding the property of the unwise in escrow. Allah prohibited giving the unwise the freedom to do as they wish with wealth, which Allah has made as a means of support for people. This ruling sometimes applies because of being young, as young people are incapable of making wise decisions. It also applies in cases of insanity, erratic behavior, and having a weak intellect or religious practice. It applies in cases of bankruptcy, when the debtors ask that the property of a bankrupt person is put in escrow when his debts cannot be paid off with his money. Ad-Dahak reported that Ibn Abbas said that Allah's statement, وَلَا تُؤْتُوا السُّفَهَاءَ أَمْوَالَكُمْ, refers to children and women. Similar was also said by Ibn Masud, Al-Hakam bin Uyayna, Al-Hasan, and Ad-Dahak, women and boys. Sa'id bin Jubair said that the unwise refers to the orphans. Mujahid, Ikrimah, and Qatada said, they are women. Spending on the unwise with fairness, Allah said, وَارْزُقُوهُمْ فِيهَا وَاكْسُوهُمْ وَقُولُوا لَهُمْ قَوْلًا مَعْرُوفًا. Ali bin Abi Talha said that Ibn Abbas commented, do not give your wealth, what Allah has made you responsible for, and made a means of sustenance to you, to your wife or children. Rather, hold on to your money, take care of it, and be the one who spends on them for clothes, food, and provision. Mujahid said that the ayah وَقَوْلُوا لَهُمْ قَوْلًا مَعْرُوفًا refers to kindness and keeping good relations. This honorable ayah commands kind treatment, indeed, with family and those under one's care. One should spend on them for clothes and provisions, and be good to them, such as saying good words to them. Giving back the property of the orphans. When they reach adulthood, Allah said, وَابْتَلُوا الْيَتَمَى, meaning, test their intelligence, as Ibn Abbas, Mujahid, Al-Hasan, As-Sudi, and Muqatil bin Hayyan stated. حَتَّى إِذَا بَلَغُوا النِّكَاحِ, the age of puberty, according to Mujahid. The age of puberty, according to the majority of scholars, comes when the child has a wet dream. In his Sunan, Abu Dawud recorded that Ali said, I memorized these words from the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, لا يتم بعد احتلام ولا صمات يوم إلى الليل. In another hadith, Aisha and other companions said that the Prophet said, رفع القلم عن ثلاثة عن الصبي حتى يحتلم وعن النائم حتى يستيقظ وعن المجنون حتى يفيق. Or, the age of 15 is considered the age of adolescence. In the two Sahihs, it is recorded that Ibn Umar said, I was presented in front of the Prophet on the eve of the Battle of Uhud, while I was 14 years of age, and he did not allow me to take part in that battle. But I was presented in front of him on the eve of the Battle of Al-Khandaq, when I was 15 years old, and he allowed me. Umar bin Abdul Aziz commented when this hadith reached him, this is the difference between a child and an adult. There is a difference of opinion over whether pubic hair is considered a sign of adulthood, and the correct opinion is that it is. The Sunnah supports this view, according to a hadith collected by Imam Ahmad from Atiyah al-Qurazi, who said, we were presented to the Prophet on the day of Quriza. Whoever had pubic hair was killed, whoever did not was left free to go. I was one of those who did not, so I was left free. The four Sunan compilers also recorded similar to it. Tirmidhi said, Hasan Sahih. Allah's statement, فَإِنْ آنَسْتُم مِّنْهُمْ رُشْدًا فَادْفَعُوا إِلَيْهِمْ أَمْوَالَهُمْ. Sa'id bin Jubair said that this portion of the ayah means, when you find them to be good in the religion and wise with their money. Similar was reported from Ibn Abbas, Al-Hasan al-Basri, and others among the Imams. The scholars of fiqh stated that when the child becomes good in the religion and wise concerning with money, then the money that his caretaker was keeping for him should be surrendered to him. Poor caretakers are allowed to wisely spend from the money of the orphan under their care to compensate for their work. Allah said, وَلَا تَأْكُلُوهَا إِسْرَافًا وَبِدَارًا أَنْ يَكْبَرُوا. Allah commands that the money of the orphan should not be spent unnecessarily, إِسْرَافًا وَبِدَارًا, for fear they might grow up. Allah also commands, وَمَنْ كَانَ غَنِيًّا فَلْيَسْتَعْفِفْ. Hence, the guardian who is rich and does not need the orphan's money should not take any of it as wages.